Hello and welcome to the Lion's Den. Welcome in, everybody. Hello. Hi, everyone. Hopefully, people are awake and I didn't disturb your sleep. Sleepy time. What's going on, everybody? We're going to just see what happens. That's what this reading will be about. All right. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. I finally think I got lighting a little bit better in here. That actually looks like me. Holy shit, I did it right. I froze my juice. I gotta put this in front of the heater. I wanted it frosty, but not that frosty. Ooh, it's cold on my teeth. All right. I might have to get a reminder too. Ask some people to remind me to get my, what is this, caramel frappuccino away from the heater. The other one, I have two because they're tiny. What is the world coming to? Everything's cheap. Everything today is made so cheaply. I don't know. I just feel like people stopped caring about things and how they're made and how they're distributed, and it's sad. Everything's just becoming too buy it just to throw it out or waste your money, and it shouldn't be like that. I mean, amongst all the other crazy things that we know that are going on with the U.S. right now, because there's a bunch of that stuff going on, if you know what I'm talking about. All right. Welcome in, everybody. Oh, my Lord. You know, the world is just, we're in for some shiznit, some bad shiznit. I hate to say the bad juju. All right. You know, I should tell you guys a lot of the feelings and thoughts I have live more. I should be more transparent, because it's like all I have to do is talk with people, and things that I feel or believe, they show up, like shootings and all kinds of stuff. And I should have brought it up, but I didn't. And I've already heard of two. It was about 2 weeks ago. I had these feelings on my mind where I'm like, oh, shootings are coming. And the crazy part is I felt the middle of, for the first one I acknowledged, I felt like in the middle of the country. And I guess it was pretty close to the middle of the country here. And there's so much going on. Do any of you guys watching me, let's put this down for a minute. Do any of you guys watching me know who, I'm going to probably botch her name, so excuse me if I botch the name. Do any of you know who Baba Yaga is? If you don't, some of you are gonna be like, oh, I know who he's talking about. But if you don't know who she is a woman that was born in the Middle East, died in I believe 1996. She passed away, and she had a horrible accident at the age of 12. Hence 12 zodiac signs. Hence 12 is my favorite number. I can't escape that number. Hence she lost her vision at the age of 12. And at the age of 12, she lost that just to pick up another talent and skill set. And it is roughly giving predictions from now to from then, from the age of 12 on, from that age to when she could try to perceive the end of the world. Now, to give her credit, I want to give her credit because a lot of people don't believe in this stuff until it's like until they're shut up, until they need to be shut up about like, well, you didn't believe in it, but that's where you sit or what you understand. That's what you acknowledge. Or some people are. It's a lot about people being too afraid to try something or trust in something or be bold enough to show it, produce it, prove it type energy. She's like 70-80% accurate, guys, and she knew what she was doing when it came to work. She put in the labor. And she was predicting that if you look up Baba Yaga and you don't know, she was predicting there could be a World War III and around this time. She also was talking about something about, if you look deep enough, you'll find stuff about aliens and stuff like that and all this crazy stuff you're hearing. Because me sitting in front of you, there's only one or two things I see this as. What are they doing? What are they doing? Are they trying to distract the U.S. because of the World War III that could be coming? Is that what they're doing? Basically, is the government trying to distract the people and make the people believe, oh, there's nothing to worry about. What is it? Is it the Anunnaki? What's really going on? Are they focusing on these Chinese balloons now that, yes, they are seeing everywhere, and it is very pretty obvious if on any kind of social media platform. I don't care if it's TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. I don't care if it's the news stations, Fox 25, CBS, NBC. They're all talking about these balloons showing up over multiple countries. Sounds like China's got a hair, like they've got a hair across their ass. And what's this talk about warships, China and Russian warships, in the ocean, kind of just hanging back, like spotting over the United States in the East Coast. What's going on with that? Or trying to make deals with the Indians. There's a lot of stuff going on that they're not, and I do think they're not really wanting to tell anybody anything. If they wanted to tell us what was going on, more would have been said by now. More should have been said by now. They're hiding too much. And I think what's messed up in our country, I'm going to speak because it's pissing me off. What I think's messed up in this country is the fact that they forget. We pay their salary. They work for us, the people. Somewhere along the lines, they felt entitled to become the mother of the people. Basically, your mother's allowed to tell you, oh, no, you're not going out like that before you're ready or at the proper age, or so some creep doesn't try to pick you up or harm you or treat you like something you're not. Parents have the right to do that, or to basically construct the lives of their children. People have the right to construct their lives the way they want. But where does the government go off getting away with just deciding what's good for the people or not? Because the way I morally see it is it's wrong. It's so wrong, because you're not going to end up at the end of the day giving the people enough time to be ahead of a situation that you could have gave them the info to protect their families or be okay. Stuff like that. It's really been, I guess China's not the only one with the hair across their ass. I'm kind of upset about it. I don't know if any of you agree with this, but this is my, this is what I'm getting on this situation. There's a lot of wrong things going on in this country. History repeats itself, and it's only because people, it's like people, I feel like the government doesn't want people to evolve. The government doesn't want people. And if they try to tell you, oh, this guy's crazy or full of shit, no, you guys are full of shit. I don't care if you watch me and you work for the government. You work for a full of shit organization. And I'll be the first one to tell you. Full of shit. They don't care about you. They care about the dollar. I've seen it firsthand. Been in the courthouse fighting for, my own victories around my own family. So you tell me, not gang or drug related, nothing like that, more or less domestic situations within family. And I've seen how they treat the people. I see how they treat men, especially this hierarchy, this entitlement. It's disgusting. I'm just bringing this up because I do feel like we're going to be in for a lot. And I feel like this is the year it starts to show itself. Kind of like, that saying, you hit the nail on the head, where they're starting to bang that nail into the wood. And I think we really have to pay attention to that. There's the magician. Recognize that. I don't feel like there's so much they don't tell us, to where it's like, well, who was the smartass that thought that was the best decision? Who appointed you? Did you guys? They'll tell you, oh no, the people, we do this for the people's protection. Whoever told you what the people need to be protected for? Whoever made it logically ethical for you to think that way? Just, and you know what comes out? Nothing but lies. All they do is move around in circles, try to keep people confused when it comes to telling the truth. I feel like they don't have the strength to be the empress, to be that right mother figure, to open up. They want to talk a little common sense into the situation. I'm just going to say a little bit of my common sense, or what I value as common sense. Does this not make sense? Maybe I'm nuts. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm just a dad. Maybe I'm just a guy who isn't afraid to speak up and talk about how things are screwed up. We'll get to the tarot reading, but I'm going to talk. And if you could hit that like button, thank you. If you like the channel, thank you for subscribing. But we're going to talk real quick. I don't know if other people are out here talking about it. I haven't been paying attention to any of that. I'm paying attention to my feelings right now. All right. So let me just say, does it make it? Look what's going on right now. I get these emotional feelings inside of me that really pissed me off a couple days ago. And the feelings were about shootings. But a couple months prior, I'm like, man, the way things are going, I feel like we're going to see a lot more danger to society. You're going to see a lot more stealing, a lot more. It's just, it's like vigilante society. People are going to become more daring, more risking. Why? Because everything's going up, but people's salary. One reason. What's another reason? Because people are feeling like they're not being heard or giving a fair chance, a shot at life. And people are waking up to that. A lot of people are starting to work for themselves or figure out how to manage, or had to do that through COVID. Did they try to figure out how to, see how much control they had of people at that point? Of course they did. Of course they did. Because if you look up anything about COVID, and if that shot's really healthy for you, it isn't. It isn't. You could tell me, oh, that's wrong. Go do your research. Go do your research as of what they know now and the way they try to cover it up. Well, this many people got the shot, so this is why we're seeing more side effects with the people that had the shot than don't. That's bullshit. All right, that was my little rant. Let's do the tarot. Let's see how my coffee's doing. I don't know. I just be careful out there, and I think we're in for a ride. I think we're in for a ride this time, because this is the scary part. That Baba Yaga thing I brought up to you guys, and I'm not trying to put fear in you guys or scare you, but I'm not afraid to speak or express myself for how I'm feeling. And with this whole, all this, it's kind of idiotic. It's just stupidness. I'm gonna say this. So one thing she did bring up that I was just like, oh shit. I hope it's wrong, but I was having this conversation with my adult father earlier today. I brought it to his attention, like, you been watching that shit? You seen any of that shit? And he was like, yeah. And we had a conversation about it. But she was talking about this World War III. It looks kind of like it could be nuclear problems, nuclear bombs. He brought up Nostradamus, and he's like, Nostradamus. He's like, you want to go to somebody that can predict the future? Go back to like hundreds of years before your time. I'm like, yeah, the 1500s. I know what he was doing. I know how he was doing it. I do believe he was very good at what he was doing. He also understood astrology because that's what they worked in back then, but it was very against the law. So he had to be very careful with how he told people shit, because if he said the wrong thing, they kill you. They look at you like a witch or a warlock. So it was like his predictions that he would write out, he had to be mindful that if I do this and I'm too obvious, they're going to kill me. Okay. All right. Let's keep going. Not with the rant. I just want everybody to be safe. And I'm really trying to, I've been psychically deciding, like, maybe I should start focusing on that shit and picking up or trying to pick up on that. It's going to take a hell of a lot of energy out of me to do that. I already know that. But I'm like, do I focus on it and figure out if they're distracting us? It's a big distraction that they're imposing with the U.S., or do I try to figure out, like, not wanting us to be bothered or worried about World War III? Or is it more or less they're hiding something that they're already aware of and have been for a long time? Or is it a little bit of both, and they just don't know what the hell to do with it or how to stay in front of it because they're worried of the chaos? I feel like the more you keep somebody in the dark, or the harder you make somebody's life, the more chaos you create. You're creating without, it's almost like a funnel effect. And it's like they can't see the funnel. You can't recognize that if people can't afford to live, people are struggling to survive, that's when the chaos is going to start. If you're not willing to, money is man-made. I don't want to hear this bullshit about there's not enough money. We're 7 billion, million, trillion, gazillion fucking dollars in debt. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that, because we make the money. Come on. There's so much that it's all controlled, and it's starting to show up. And I think they're getting afraid that they can't conceal it anymore. I think this is the problem. Now it's starting to make sense talking to my audience. I feel like that's the problem. They're starting to recognize they can't conceal the shit anymore. They can't hide it from the people. So we'll see where this goes. You know what I'm saying? We'll see where this goes in time, but it's crazy, man. I'm gonna tell you, it's wild. It's nuts. All right, let's do some reads. We'll start with Aries. Aries, your first card came off my finger. Some of you just want to see the right judgments happen. Some of you, the right judgment was just staying away from. Some of you, it's releasing things that felt off kilter, or just cutting somebody out from. I'm going to tell you, cutting somebody out from the past. The Seven of Pentacles, I feel like a past relationship, friendship, something of the sort like that for you, Aries. Anything else for Aries? Here we go. All right. I hope my rant didn't freak anybody out, but I didn't even get into the half of that, but it's just getting ridiculous, like too ridiculous. Wow. Okay, let's see what that's all about. Some of you guys are going to start getting out more or taking risks, looking for emotional functions or things to do. Going after that and going after balance with that is what I'm seeing for the zodiac sign of Aries. Some of you guys, that's what you're going to end up doing here soon. That's what the zodiac sign of Aries may end up doing, getting balance with that, or trying to figure out how to balance it. Basically, assessing what does work, what didn't work in the past, kind of going into that I'm letting it go energy. You know what? I feel like you're not going to want to be emotionally burdened by it. Some of you also may meet a new, you may establish a new connection. Possible sign could definitely, I'm getting air or water energy on you. Could be so some of you may have had to release an air or water sign. Some of you may begin with one. Here we go. Anything else for Aries? Aries. Three of Swords. Could have been too many people. They could have been dealing with too many people. I feel like somebody was investing in somebody else other than you, most likely. Some of you, Aries, that's the problem. There was too many people, or it just felt, I'm going to say it felt chaotic. It felt chaotic, or like it just, I get like this you know, when you take a piece of furniture apart, like if I was going to dismantle this chair, like it just kept falling apart over and over again. Whatever that's about. You may have been intrigued to play with it, though. The problem is, I think it took a while to learn that when it came to building the situation, that it was just too frustrating and you couldn't keep doing it. Three of Wands reversed. It might have made you feel kind of like, so either there was a situation and it was probably with a connection or a lover where you felt stuck or stuck to it, and you don't want to feel stuck to that, the emotions of that anymore. I feel like you're recognizing, nope, I'm going to go after my happiness. You haven't had to worry about thinking. It's almost like you're starting to really recognize some things. The best decision sometimes is the decision that was harder to make. Kind of reading for you. Five of Swords reversed and the six. So there's a situation where I feel like you ran in circles with somebody, or you kept in with a certain crew of people. It feels more like a relationship. Could be a certain circle that you kind of moved away from. Distanced yourself. I get like you distanced yourself from the situation. Page of Pentacles reversed. You're not wanting to build with it. Some of you, it's a lack of trusting the situation, and it has to do with somebody that was either willing to invest in you or you were willing to invest in them. Two of Pentacles reversed, not anymore though. Knight of Cups reversed. If you could say the river's gone dry, or it's had its run, it's had its run. The Page of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. You could be more career-based right now, focused on career. You could also get offers career-wise. Something about you're in the reverse. Some of you are wondering if you can trust offers with career, or if it's gonna stand the time, if it's gonna work in your favor. Something about working in your favor. Like, I saw the Ace of Swords reversed after I said that. In reverse, like, is it going to work or do I have to cut it out? Do I have to, the Tower card? Do I have to go after change? Some of you are going to really try to invest in money or property too, either this year or next year. You're going to invest. You're either going to invest or the key is save your money. Some of you are going to start either investing. I feel like you invest in yourself. The Five of Wands reversed. You're going to have a lot of blanket energy, basically, where if you don't want to work with it or it doesn't suit you, you'll say no to it. You're just going to work towards you're going to work towards your manifestations. A lot of you too could have been waiting on the arrival of something and it hasn't shown up yet. Some of you, that could be a career setting, maybe a purchase. I feel like a purchase. You could be waiting for something that you wanted to purchase, whether it's a new house, a business, or a vehicle, something like that for Aries. How's everybody doing? Y'all doing good? Here we go. Maybe I'm going to say for a little bit of you out there, maybe even an inheritance, whatever that's about. All right. I'm going to button this down a little bit. I feel like I'm extra short right now. My table get moved? The table looks like it got moved. Bring it closer. There we go. Welcome in, everyone. Taurus. What's here for Taurus? All right. What do we got for the zodiac sign of Taurus? What do you want to say to Taurus? Why do you have dragons? Some of you could be going through a cleansing. What the? Something about the Seven of Swords reversed and the Death card reversed. Trying to cleanse energy around you or trying to figure out what works and what doesn't. I don't know. I'm feeling cleansing energy. Feels more or less like in a spiritual aspect. Trying to figure out not only what works or what doesn't work, but doing something of the sort where you're trying to be able to. It's like you're trying to learn something, but at the same time that you're trying to learn something, you don't want to be deceived or how do you say that? Let's see what you get. I'm going to see what you get. Deceived. Betrayed. Five of Wands. May not want to be betrayed. Could be focusing really, really sticking to your guns. Something about sticking to your guns with trying to become more perceptive or creative. So the King of Wands reversed. Kind of stubbornly sticking to your guns or going for something about I want to go in. What is this about? Give me something. Here we go. Doesn't look like it's towards love. That's reversed. Maybe Five of Pentacles reversed. That just tells me there's probably a relationship some of you guys are completely over, that you've decided, you know what? Hey, I just got to be patient for something else to come in. You got Temperance, the Hierophant reversed, the Five of Pentacles reversed, the Four of Swords reversed. You've already given that a punch. You've met the punchline. Some of you have met the punchline in a relationship, and you know that. Basically, like, clock me out. Kind of like, I clocked out of this one. I'm good. You know what I mean? Ace of Pentacles. You're also very career invested. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles for Taurus. I feel like you're going to work on career or finding the career. Oh my God, King of Pentacles reversed, the one that wanted to come out. And I saw that one before. I just saw another career one that was, I think it was a career one. Whatever, maybe it'll show me again. I don't know if it's going to, but we're going to see. I'm going to shuffle and see if it'll show up again so I can tell you what I saw. I thought it was career. It might have been something else. That'd be awesome if it was that one. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. You're going to go after balancing careers right now. That's going to be like what you're fighting for or striving for. It's almost like if life is taking you down like a long road, you want to get to the end of the maze. Kind of something like that. What else is here? Oh, it was this one. You're on the move with career. That was the one I saw. It was Aries Energy Emperor. Some of you, maybe you got away from an ex that was an Aries, by the way, too. Others of you, Could be any sign, but I'm going to tell you, I see you investing in career. And the only two energies I'm feeling like a fade back from is Aries or an air sign. I don't know why, but that's what I see when I look down. May air. Okay, so fire, air, or earth potentially. Probably had enough. Don't want to build with that. Of Wands with the Three of Wands energy. Something about nope, that shit's done and over with. What else is here? You couldn't. I feel like you couldn't trust the situation or the situation. You guys probably one-upped each other a lot. That tells me you one-upped each other a lot in the past. Not like I can do better than you attitude, but somebody always wanted to be like, get that last word in. Or it was either get that last word in, or when it came to the communication, it just it fell back and forth. Like it was good. It was hot and heavy at 1 minute, and it wasn't so hot and heavy the next minute. I always feel like it was fun to play with, but your stability became too important. Emotionally, some of you emotionally, you knew there was things that you weren't being said, whatever that's about. But I do get this back and forth. I'm going to tell you something about these fives that keep showing up. I get this 5 and 5. There was a lot of back and forth with this situation. Definitely could have been an air sign, fire sign. If it wasn't an air or fire sign you dealt with, Taurus, I'm going to tell you maybe another earth sign like yourself. That's what the card. That's basically what's on my table. What is that one? And it's this way. Queen of Swords. What's going on with that? Somebody could have felt guarded with the communication, or it just felt like they weren't saying everything. There were secrets. Somebody felt like when it came towards the communication, they had to look over, like look behind. Let's see that dude looking behind the tree, trying to figure out what's going on with the dude riding the little boar. Somebody wanted to know if there was something else going on. Somebody wanted to get to the I'm going to say it. Wanted to get down to business with communication. Felt like there were secrets that somebody was holding within. That's what I'm seeing. That's probably why this connection stopped emotionally working, whoever that's for. I feel like a hidden motive, or why is the Nine of Pentacles reversed? Some of you, they weren't over a relationship. So you might have dealt with somebody that was, look at this. I can't make it up. I'm going to tell you. Some of you Tauruses, look at, you see that? That Nine of Pentacles, I'm like, what are you saying to me? It shows me the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, not investing or being able to have this relationship. Then you the King of Cups reversed, emotionally withdrawn, maybe manipulating the other person. Feel like there was lies, secrets, deception, even for whoever this is meant for whoever this is meant for. Nine of Pentacles reversed with the Four of Wands. So they viewed you like they don't really care about me. All they care about is work. But they also weren't admitting to you that they weren't over somebody else, whether they were married to them or they were just committed to them for a while. Some of you, the messages, I get it. They thought you were too busy to notice. 10 of Cups. And I don't feel you. I feel like it was somebody they dealt with before you. And that's what came out after that. And I was talking about what I was feeling before that showed up. That man is stuck on something that's been gone, and probably thinking, Taurus is too busy working. Taurus doesn't, Taurus is trying to go after work and changes in career and going through transformations. They're not mentally seeing how I feel, Knight of Pentacles, or that I'm struggling to move on, get on the dragon and move away with my emotions. Somebody was having a hard time pulling that sword, pushing that sword all the way down and pulling it out. Something like that. What else is here? Taurus. Page of Wands. Very, very, you guys don't communicate. This tells me that if this resonates for you, you probably don't communicate with each other much or very at all. Like it's either like very, very little flickers of communication or none at all. I would say none. Most likely none. Could be a Gemini, Libra, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. No, I feel like I'm going to stick with I'm telling you, it's an air sign, fire sign. Yeah, air, fire, maybe. I'm going to say air, fire, earth. Air, fire, earth sign all day long. Judgment's in reverse. The Lovers is in reverse. Justice is upright. When it came to love, it was more of like a good time. You may have enjoyed each other's company for a while, but it just couldn't manifest the way both parties were hoping. I think somebody tried to make it happen until they recognized, something. I gotta let it go. King of Swords. I gotta off with its head energy. It was almost like if you were avoiding it with your imagination, you recognized Six of Swords upright with the wheel. It was time to go, baby. It was time to go. Whether that's what they did to you or you did that to them, because everybody's going to have a different story. All right. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Here we go. Let's see if I get Taurus a little more, then we'll move on. I'm going to finish my cigarette. I'm going to be out here for a while. You might see me smoke 2. 1.5, whatever. You know what I'm saying. Thanks for being here. Show me something else for the Taurus. What else you got for the Zodiac sign of Taurus? Show me something else for Taurus. Just give me a message. What do we got? Okay, that one too. Something about the risk wasn't worth the reward. I think Taurus, you know that. The Ten of Swords and the Fool reversed with the Ace of Wands reversed. This is a very lusty relationship. This was might have been a lot of sex in this relationship, or the talk of it. Something like that. That's strange. Show me something else. No stranger than you, Leon. It's reversed. What is it? I don't know. Clarify. If it's upright, I know what you're saying. It is not upright, so I still don't know. What the hell you? Ooh, they weren't over something. They were still mending a broken heart or a reconciliation. You might have dealt with somebody, whether they were willing to admit it to you or not, that they weren't over something. They were stuck on an investment. That's what I'm seeing in this. It's repeating itself in another way because of the Page of Pentacles reversed. They weren't ready to release the Two of Cups, a maddening lover, something that was maddening to them. In the Wheels reversed, they were stuck. Ace of Cups is reversed with wanting that reconciliation. Queen of Pentacles. Some of you, I could be getting the energy. This is how they feel towards the situation with you. Seven of Pentacles. They could be thinking about what they had with you. Some of you, if it's not them going towards being stuck in an old relationship, it's them reminiscing the relationship with you. Something like that. Oh, leak them secrets, boy. Five of Pentacles. They're all up in their emotions on it. Don't let anybody tell you different. They are. The Hangman might have had a big dildo. Whatever dinky. I call it a dildo. Holy shit. The Hermit reversed. I can't believe I said dildo. The Hermit reversed with the Five of Cups. They weren't over something. Look at this. They weren't over something. They were telling you that they wanted to work it out with you, but this person was confused. Clearly confused. Maybe they like to do something with strap-on stuff or play with toys. I don't know. Maybe I should just read and just say certain things. But as far as forward movement, you're not doing it. You're not doing it. You're like the Devil reversed. The Seven of Wands reversed. Go to the bottom. The Knight of Pentacles reversed. You're not going that way. You have recognized this is not happening. Kind of energy is what it shows me. The Hierophant, the High Priestess, you, with the King of Wands, stubbornly recognizing this past situation. I'm not playing with it. That's the Devil reversed. Then you went into the Seven of Wands reversed. It's not your imagination playing with you. Then the Knight of Pentacles is you saying, I'm not doing what? Bottom of the deck. Eight of Pentacles reversed. I am not building with it. Emotionally, mentally, I don't want to be drained by it. I think the message is clear. It's like you're over something. Page of Swords. You're gonna meet new. You're getting strong within inside of yourself, is what this tells me. And you're working on yourself with the Page of Swords to the Strength to the Emperor in verse. You're picking yourself up. You're not gonna lie to yourself or build in situations that feel stressful or emotionally damaging. Ace of Pentacles. Your career is very important right now too. That's what I feel like with this Three of Swords. I don't feel like you're wanting to fight for so much the connection of a relationship or the relations around you, unless it's business. Done. That's what I got for Taurus. Hopefully that made some sense. Maybe somebody was acting like a dildo or needed to be smacked on the head with one. I don't know. Something like that. All right, let's make this coffee a little bit colder. Here we go. It's probably why you're moving on towards stability. Stability was prominent towards your direction. Eight of Pentacles, even though I'm going on to the next sign, you're all about what you can invest in or what's going to work right now. How can I make something change for the better? And it feels like you've been having these feelings, these thoughts, maybe even seeing things transform right in front of your face. It's a good feeling I feel on you. All right, we're going to move over to Gemini. Gemini, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Why does my light keep changing? There we go. Uh-oh. Gemini. Here we go. That's not enough coffee. I have not enough juice down here. Some of you could be having scary dreams. What? I saw the Death card and the Two of Wands being taken off in a place that may rock you a little bit. Watch out for vivid dreams. Okay, we're going to start with you like that. Two of Swords came flying out. Some of you guys may have had, are going to have clarify the Two of Swords. Before I say anything, let's just show us. Show us. What do we got? Ooh, I like how that landed. Something about getting very powerful within your manifestations right now. You may want to look into your anything you know about astrology right now around you. Maybe around your moon, rising, or I feel the need to say Neptune. I don't know why, but for some of you that may make some sense. But I'm going to say that. Here we go. And it was funny because if I pulled the card on the bottom that's not there anymore, it went from Two of Swords, getting the clarity or figuring something out with manifesting. I do get this energy like your intuition is probably peaking or trying to get you to pay attention to it. Something about your intuition is waking up for a lot of you Geminis. I'm going to tell you what I'm feeling. And you could also be very motivated with money or career. Look at that. Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles reversed. Building your career or seeing success with a career, something like that for you. Let's keep going. Show me something for Gemini. Clarify those two. You would have had two, the star reversed, and two again. Had I picked that card. What is this card? People are gonna like communicating with you. You're gonna have a lot of clear psychic information. I get this weird psychic energy on you. Some of you may be getting more. Pay attention to whether you have vivid dreams or you just say things and then you see the outcome after. That could show up a lot for you. Some of you, this is all coming down on you at night. I don't know. It's what's happening. Something about maybe that's whether it's before you hit the pillow and go to sleep, or while you are sleeping. This is going to be so. I get early in the morning. Why am I getting this on you? I don't know. I'm getting something about early in the morning. If you're a Gemini and you wake up early in the morning, this is probably a message for you. All right, let's keep going. Two of Pentacles, the Hermit. There's your spirituality coming out. You're getting a lot of balance right now. Either, and I feel like what the balance is coming in as is career and spirituality on you. Clarify the Page of Swords. What's going on? I'm done. Boom. Boom. I'm not going to pull it. I'm not going to take it out on my own, but I'm done. I'm like, I feel like I'm getting really spiritual. It's the Wisdom Lady. That's one of my favorite cards in the tarot. Ace of Wands. They didn't want to go and I have to do it. You're going to start getting, some of you are going to fight for career. Some of you are going to fight for some of you, it's like you're going to be very independent or see a lot of shine in career or put a lot of motive and work into it. I'm not just going to say that. I see career in front of you. I see spirituality, and I see I see fun relationships. I see having fun. The Ace of Wands and the Three of Cups. Maybe having more than one option as well. The Hierophant, or learning that you have that. What are you stuck on thinking with, though? Some of you aren't wanting to be stuck on thinking of the past right now. I feel like when it comes to the past, Eight of Wands, you're trying to silence the past. Eight of Wands is reversed. Not move towards it, not communicate with the past. Or that's what you need to work on. Some of you need to work on that. The Knight of Pentacles, and recognize it's not the thing to build with. The Magician, I consider that to be you. Skills. I'm going to tell you something. Something about your psyche is like really precise. It's going to become precise, or it's going to continue to shine, but you may be working many different areas right now. As far as a relationship, Nine of Swords might have been in one that caused you headaches, or just felt unforgiven, unfair, an unfair outcome or judgment. What else? Knight of Swords, Ten of Cups, Page of Cups. Could have been an air or water sign if this is your message. Some of you, it was an air or water sign, by the way. Every time you try to put the investment forward, it wouldn't work. Somebody feels like, I feel like somebody knows that they can't look at this anymore. What was it really fighting for you? Was it filling that bowl up emotionally? Was it making you happy? Or was it stressing you out kind of energy? Show me something else for Gemini. Motive. There's your motive. Emotionally not wanting to deal with anything that makes you feel like kind of like not fun to play with, or giving balance. A lot of you are going to have a lot of strong independence this year. You might even open up to new relationships. Somebody may have to recognize I've got to cut something completely out so I can go expand with something new. I get something new energy. King of Wands. You might have to put a lot of stress under initiating doing that so you can walk into true love and go after it. That's your message. That's the insight I have for you. You've already had the damage control done. And I feel like now, whatever was done, it's going to bring you money, spiritualism, and great strength. It's just knowing when to say no, when to recognize the Five of Cups upright and the Ace of Cups reverse, when it's not going to work, or that maybe it's time to go towards those celebrations that will work. Something like that. I just don't feel like somebody was emotionally fighting for you. Three of Swords. Emotional. So this is what I'm seeing. They feel like emotionally you shut down. They also feel like you're mad at them because you know they played you or were playing on you. They might have thought you didn't recognize this, but you did. You don't get the Three of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and then the Lovers reversed. Some of you, if you were in a third party, the person who was playing games, somebody was playing games, and I think they didn't think you were aware of it. They thought you were too busy at work or doing what you wanted to do. Some of you guys could be investing or saving your money and then eventually moving too. Making that decision, figuring out where you want to go. Knight of Cups. I feel like you don't want to emotionally or mentally open up to a certain individual because it wasn't producing happiness. The sun is reversed. And you got bored with it or lost your patience. Temperance reversed, Nine of Cups reversed. You might have had children by this person too. All right. That's what I have for Gemini. We're going to move on to Cancer in a second. Cancer. Whew. That's nice of you. Yeah, hopefully she has a good meeting. Cancer. Welcome in. I'm just looking like aimlessly at everything around me. 1, 2, 3 of you. I just decided to look at that. Cancer. Here we go. Cancer. Let's see what it is. I'm just as curious as you are. What the hell? It's weird. I looked at I got a WD. I shouldn't have it down here. I had it because I used to have a squeaky chair. This is for Cancer. I was looking at the WD-40 can up there. I literally was like, Wild Devil. What are you trying to tell me? Wild Devil. And I'm looking at that. And I see the 4. Wild Devil. The first card out is the Devil card. What's going on? What is this? It was I looked at a Rebel deck. I have 2 Rebel decks up there. But I kept looking at the WD-40 and I was like, Wild Devil. What the? And then the Devil card came out. Let's see. What are you going to tell Cancer? All right. One more and we're done. One more. What's the message for Cancer? I wonder. Let's see what you get. Ha! Did you cut somebody out? Earth sign, air sign. Maybe a water sign. You might have not be. Somebody could be upset that you two are not bonding or communicating anymore. Earth sign, air sign, water sign. Why is that in reverse? I feel like somebody shut down. Somebody recognized I can't deal with the person. And I feel like this is a reading for women and men. Some of you, you're a man and you shut down towards a woman. Others of you, the majority of you, it's you're a woman and you've cut a man or 2 men off. What? Whatever. Look at this. Truth and Clarity card. Some of you are playing with your stability right now. Some of you are trying to open up with your stability, your spirituality, a loving heart. Hold on. Clarify that. Some of you, the moon. If you were wondering if you were going to get communication from somebody. If this is for specific people, if there's a Cancer out there that's like, well, I wonder who this guy is, and they come to this channel or they already watched this channel. If you were wondering if you were going to get communication, chances are no. No. Five of Swords reversed, Page of Wands reversed with the Lovers. Could be a Gemini, could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Could be a Taurus, I almost said Taurus. Could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Moon reversed, the Eight of Wands, communication. I feel like you're investing in your imagination right now, or working with your skills with your imagination, something like that. Some of you are also being patient. Why is that 10 of Wands here? Some of you guys are trying to be patient with the things that upset you. This is what the message tells me. The Temperance reversed with the 10 of Wands upright. Things that upset you in the world, whether it's the thinking process of a situation, the end of a love commitment, maybe even that's a mother, even a child, a situation with a child. I feel like you're not wanting to deal with the chaos of things that didn't work out, didn't come to that victory you were looking for, that celebration. You've been aware of this for quite some time, by the way. You're really not wanting to be emotionally stuck or committed to that. You're back and forth with the emotions a little bit, or the judgment of it, the weight of it. You also may feel like somebody has been lying to somebody. It looks like whether you're a woman or a man, you may feel like there's another party that lies to them, or will lie to them and hurt them, or has done this. All right, let's keep going. Ace of Wands, the Nine of Swords. I feel like that's you. I feel like somebody was talking shit, or will talk shit, or will try to get in your way over and over again, or this is something you've dealt with more than once. That's some effery energy if I've ever seen it. Cancer. And that's why you're really not trying to pay attention to it with that King of Pentacles energy. Some of you are just waiting for it to show up and come towards you, or come in towards you, balance itself out. Could be in something you could have been given the short straw in a situation via kids. Somebody was lying, and it looks like, so either a man feels like a woman's lied and won't invest in the child, or a woman feels that the child won't invest in the dad. So there's either a man out there that your daughter feels like you won't invest in them, or the mother feels like you're not coming towards them and investing it. What the fuck? Somebody wants change because it hasn't been showing up. The Knight of Pentacles reversed with the Tower upright. They want to see this change. This is complete change. Somebody may also think, I hope this changes before I die. Whether that's a mom upset or a father upset about somebody getting upset. This is getting too chaotic for me. All right. This is telling me too many different damn stories. What else is here? I feel like you're trying to invest in your work, and you're sick of things that don't work out or move in the right place. Emotionally, you're waiting for things to change, the past to change or show up correctly. Not to treat you. I almost feel like sometimes it's almost like you feel like you have to wait for the past to figure itself out. What is this? Oh my God. Others of you, I'm going to tell you, some of you may move on to a brand new love connection. Some of you guys, that's a brand new love connection for that to show up. Your happiness, maybe because you start focusing on the things that you're meant to play with right now. You might have had to be strong with a lot of other things that just weren't working. So now it's time for you to focus on you. And that's what you're doing. Done. 10 of Pentacles. That's what I see Cancer's doing. Some of you are going to focus on the career that you're backed with, the career that you've had for a little while, or a new career that you move towards. I'm done. That's what I'm getting. Okay. I've said I'm done probably 10 times. But geez, Cancer, you probably were like, I don't know. I felt like I was like a bear in the woods that instead of zigging around the trees, I was just breaking them all down as I went through it. I couldn't run zigzag. I mean, the reading went zigzag, but it was a lot right there. A lot of different stories. Somebody feels like somebody's a manipulator. So whether you're a woman, mom, a dad, so you're either a mother or a father, and somebody feels like they were manipulated in the storyline. That's what I'm getting. That's another part of it. Oh my God. There's two, whether it was the kid did it, you did it, they did it, or another party did it. It feels like some of you, it's one of the parents manipulated themselves into their own rut. Others of you, it's somebody intervened. I'm curious. What else is here? Somebody intervened. Somebody emotionally manipulated a situation. That's why it wouldn't manifest. This has been done for a while now. Because all the emotions are screwed up in the situation. Whoever that's for, I can't go any further. And that's probably why it hasn't fixed itself. Why it's been stuck. This past situation's been stuck. Emotionally, parties invested that want it to be unstuck, they're aware of that. But nobody's making a decision to go after it, to build with it. I'm done. That's what I got for you, Cancer. I hope it made sense. All right, let's keep going. Leo in a second. All right. Wow. I don't know if that made a lick of sense. Maybe to some. Hopefully to a lot. I feel like it was throwing me in too many different directions. All right. Leo. Get out of there, Cancer. All right. You guys that was rough. It just shows me that you guys are really resilient or tough to have to deal with something like that. Ugh. Some of you will either want to move or will be moving soon, probably too. I'd say within the next maybe, I don't know why. I get like 3 months. 3 months could be as far as, I don't think it's as far as 3 years, but 3 months of the end of the, I'm going to tell you, 3 months of the end of the year, from 3 months down to the end of the year, whatever. That's Cancer. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Move, work. I don't know. All right. Here we go. Leo. Here we go. Leo, more coffee for you. Oh, I got another one. It's probably like, now it's all sweaty and nasty. I left it down by the heat too long. Oh, the heat shut off. I'll turn that on for a little while. It'll be cold down here really soon. All right. Thanks for being here and thanks for hitting the like button. Okay. Here we go. I know it's late. I'll start coming out a little bit early. Like some days I'm going to come out early. Some days I'm going to come out late. So I'm going to do it. What is the energy for Leo? Come on, Leo. What do we got for Leo? Let's see what you get. Leo. What do we got for you? Here we go. What's the message for Leo? What's the message for the Leo zodiac sign? Give them to him. Leo, what do you got going on? What do you got going on, huh? What? Oh! I think you're working on yourself, or you're gonna be. Some of you are working on yourself, working out towards yourself or on yourselves. The Judgment in reversed, you're also over a situation. What are you over? Let's see what it is. It's probably love. Whatever it is, you're not stuck on it. The Hangman reversed the Six of Pentacles. You've balanced out something. Some of you are going to clarify those two. Show me those two. Ooh, some of you are patiently awaiting new love. That's what that tells me. And a lot of it has to do with recognizing you needed to release or learn from situations. Some of you knew you had to learn from situations of the past. Put your foot down type energy, Leo. Four of Swords reversed. You've thought of this. Look at this. I'm going to show you. You released the past. Six of Cups. Emotionally, probably investing in yourself. Some of you are probably also maybe feeling like at some points it's like you're putting too much in, not getting enough out of it. This could be with career. This could also something to do with career or the understandings of communications. A lot of you could be focused on your shuffle it. Your career. Ace of Pentacles reversed. Balance. Somebody around you or you could become pregnant. Watch out for that. You could either hear of an air sign that gets pregnant, or you could know a water sign friend that gets pregnant. Oh, you could get pregnant. Oh, my Lord. Watch out for that unless you want some babies. If you're able, you don't have to be a fertile myrtle for that one. But if you have not went through menopause, you were young enough to give birth to a child, that could be you. So either you hear friends that are going to give birth or an acquaintance around you, your kids, friends, somebody tells you something about, you may hear about babies, or you be careful about getting pregnant because you showed up right after. Bearing another child, the Strength card next to the Nine of Cups. Another one, maybe the first one. I would say another. Just watch out for that. I don't typically say that. Six of Wands. I want to know what that is. Some of you are sick of fighting with things that aren't worth your time. Your message is simple. Things that you don't want to invest in or don't invest in you or appreciate you, it's making you feel sick, disgusted. Some of you may have felt that way about a specific individual. Last relationship potentially. You might have even figured out that somebody was delusional. Some of you recognize somebody around you was delusional. Two of Wands, Nine of, you don't care. This tells me you don't care. Two of Wands, Nine of Swords reversed. You're all for the next best thing. You're working towards what can I bring in. Some of you have been hoping or wishing to see this desire or the outcome, whatever that's about. That's the way I view that for Leo. This fell after I said that. You're looking for this, the change of it. You know, that to show up for you. Show me something else, Leo. You're going to go after it. The Fool card. I do get this energy. Some of you could have to deal with communicating with somebody you don't want to. Nine of Wands, Eight of Cups. It's probably for a woman, Leo, because the Emperor is reversed. Seven of Wands, it's chaotic when you deal with them. You could be investing in yourself, wanting to learn more, go back to school, or trying to save your money, or knowing you need to, for whoever Leo needs to hear that. Clarify the 3 and the 8. Show me something for Leo. Give me one more. Leo. Whoa, you got a bunch, and you showed up in my hand. You showed up like this in my hand with these over here. So, oh, no, I want those right there. These right here. We're gonna start. We're gonna end it with you. Some of you aren't wanting to be messed with love situations or unappreciated in love. The Love is reversed. with passion. So some of you are going to be excited about having fun. Some of you, the message is you're going to end up going out and having fun with somebody. Leo, there may be an energy you play with for a little while, or that comes in. Knight of Swords rushes in, or you rush towards. Page of Swords might not stick around. Four of Cups, Five of Cups. You're going to have to make a decision on if it sticks around. Something with that. The Hermit's facing the Five of Cups reversed to the Four of Cups. I don't think it sticks around. 10 of Cups reversed. Six of Swords reversed. You're not moving towards it. The World reversed. So there's an energy that you're stubbornly focusing on career, balancing out career. Two of Pentacles reversed. And your stability. Your last card, stability. You're really focused and honed in on stability. You might miss an opportunity or focus more on career right now, is what Leo shows me for their reading. Okay. Good night, Casey. All right. All right. Here we go. Here we go. It says my connection is unstable. I hope it didn't cut out. You still see me? If we cut out, my bad, guys. It may cut out on us. I'm going to have to keep looking at the phone because the computer's saying your connection is unstable. Please wait. Wait while we try reconnecting it. Maybe, yeah, it is full screen. Uh-oh. Here we go. Here we go. Virgo. Come on, Virgo. Don't do me like that. All these cards kept flying off the table. Some of you, there's a message here. Some of you guys are going to just fight on, pay attention to one thing. Stability, your own stability. Some of you are wanting to produce more money or save more money, something like that. Some of you could be nervous about a judgment or something to do about getting balance with an outcome. I see the family, something about a family tree situation. You could be worried or nervous or trying not to worry about getting the wrong result, whatever that is. Here we go. Almost like you don't want to, I get this, I don't want to be bothered right now energy with Virgo. Like, I really just don't want to be bothered. I don't want to be bothered. Page of Wands. Some of you, it's with communication. It could be communication, somebody you've known for a long time. Just don't want them to bother you right now. I think you are definitely aware of this. Some of you are also trying to be patient with the people around you that may have upset you. Recognize it's better to just walk away from it and move on into a new direction kind of energy. I think that's the right energy to have right now for you. The Fool is facing the Seven of Pentacles. Something that you may have wanted to make work out, or you were hoping to have the communication with, you kind of released it or let go the burden or the outcome of it, something like that. I don't feel like you want to be mentally exhausted or played with it at all. You're very motivated by career or by staying on top of finances right now. Maybe saving up to do something fun, maybe even. Some of you, I get the energy like I can't deal with that person because I can't get a word in. Some of you have that energy with that energy I'm picking up around you. I can't deal with them. I feel something like you can't get a word in. Okay, what else? And you're aware of this. Jeez. You don't want to be stressed by it. And it could be a family member or a mom, whatever that's about. That I get mom energy on that Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you just have this energy, like I've had enough. I don't want to have a screaming battle. I don't want to, something about I'm not wanting to deal with this. It feels too tiring. I'm getting tired sitting here thinking about this, feeling this. They could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that you put the brakes on and you're aware of this, or whatever this is. It could be even be a Libra. If I didn't say that. Definitely Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius energy. And I feel a lot of moon energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. When it comes to the communication, Page of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, it's not, the effort's not being put into it emotionally or physics, something about the physical. It doesn't work. Somebody knows it doesn't work, or they don't want it to come towards them. You're in this, like, I've moved on energy, or I'm just happy doing things the way I do them. King of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, knowing you want balance. Others of you may have victories with new love connections coming in. Yeah. Some of you are going to have new love options coming towards you or at your disposal. Oh, I don't want to say it like at your disposal, like it's going to throw it in the dumpster, but you have some new options that may want to arise. I feel like I don't say this. I get this energy where if you were in a relationship and you were treated badly or dumped, that's who that was. And I'm getting like an itch, like a lucky finger itch. Something about if you were in a relationship and they didn't treat you mentally healthy, here's your truth and clarity. If they were lying to you or emotionally damaging you, and you, I feel like you're going to get a victory. What Spirit wants me to tell you is you're going to get the happiness. It may not be here now, but it's coming. Something about it's coming towards you. Your sign. I feel like you win. I don't know why. Other than the fact that I'm getting this energy of somebody who I feel this duped energy. Like this person either dupes themselves or tried to dupe me to be the one that's the problem. And it's back. Karma. Somebody's going to get served karmic justice. Somebody's going to be served karmic justice because of whatever unfolded, and you kind of get the benefit that you weren't expecting. I don't know. That's what I'm getting, but it's starting to make me like wonder. All right. Hopefully it makes sense. I feel like somebody you dealt with. Doesn't have to be a lover. Doesn't have to be. It could be a best friend. Could be a coworker. Could be a lover. Could be a parent. Could be a sister, brother. Whatever this is, whoever did you wrong. I mark my words. Watch all the good karma you get in the next 2 years. This is a long, far out prediction for your sign. This is from what I've witnessed around my energy in the past. Let me tell you something. Virgo. I just like when a guy is about to get pushed off a cliff and he's in a chair and the Indian guy's like, let me tell you something. And they just push his ass off the cliff, bungeeing. It's so funny. I might incorporate that. Let me tell you something in my readings just because I really like it. But Virgo, I feel like you were dealt some bad karma, some bad juju. And now, but Spirit, if I was trying to read that right for some Virgos out there, they were watching. And now they're going to put the ball in your court. That means give it time. Give it time. Watch things start to lighten up in your life, whether it's 3 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years from now. And watch them not lighten up with the person that did you wrong. Watch. Just trust me on that one. I bet you that one's 100. Here we go. Next sign is going to be a Libra. I feel like somebody tried to mess with you or sabotage you, and that's why you're going to get that victory for you, Virgo. Something about you get the victory. Somebody tried to self-sabotage a situation. They were self-sabotaging a situation with you, and because they did that, you're going to be the one that gets the truth and clarity, the reality. They're going to kind of, that saying, what goes around comes around. Well, guess what, my dear Virgos? Oh yeah. If you're not aware of that, give it time. I'm telling you, give it time. All right. Thank you for the super chat, Audrey. All right, who we at? Libra in a minute. More coffee. And it's weird because I'm going to get to Libra, but I want to say this to Virgo. That does happen. That does happen. You know what I'm saying? So some of you just have to look for it. You'll see it. I'm telling you, you'll see it. Spirit works in mysterious ways, trust me. Libra. It may not happen to every Virgo that watches, but it'll happen to some. Here we go for Libra. Ooh, what is it? Libra, are you bossing up? Some of you Libras are either bossing up. Clarify the Emperor. Some of you have either the energy I see for Libra, you either are bossing up at this time, or you have like, if you wanted to have the sleight of hand in situations, and I feel like this is a lot, I feel like this is going to show up for some of you Libras. I get the energy like this is coming back to you. Something, if you were very successful in the past, you haven't been successful recently, it already came back or it's coming back in. That's the message with 2 cards, the Emperor and the Wheel. Neither one of those talk about money. That's what I feel psychically. Something about money's going to start looking good, or it already is. And it's getting itchy again on this ring finger. Turn of events is coming your way. That's what that tells me. Holy shit. It's money. Bottom of the deck. It's money. I knew it was money. It's money. I'm done. It's a lot of money too. You're going to either see a big increase in money, or you're going to keep investing in it, investing in making it work for you, finding out, identifying what will work and how to produce something like a boss. I like this. This is cool. Oh my God. You're not going to have that blindfold on for long. I'm done. Your reading's done. You got the best reading so far. Not one of your cards is reversed. If I had to say who's got the luckiest hand in all these readings, it might not be the most intuitive, but on a financial situation, Geminis were rocking it pretty hard with getting the motivation of it showing up. Leos are fighting for it. Cancers are moving to something new or went back to something in money. You guys are either fixing something that did work or gonna get something to work, and it looks good, and you're not gonna stop is what that tells me. I like your reading. Keep going. What else is here? You're gonna keep doing what? Manifesting that boss-like mentality. Keep work at something. Don't put something on the back burner. Don't you dare do it, Libra. Keep working at it. That's what I'm gonna tell you. The change is on its way to you. I'm done. The change is on its way, and it's gonna build. I'm done. You're gonna reap some good benefits. So, some of you, I do feel like it could be an inheritance for some of you too. There's too much money here. You could inherit something, a property, or just better income. Show me something else for Libra. You're focused on your stability. It's like super powerful right now. And you're not wanting to negotiate, be distracted. You're not. The Six of Swords and the Knight of Wands. If you knew there was something, if there were like blocks in the road, you're trying to get over those blocks. Those are the decisions you're making, Libra. Those are the decisions you're making. I think you're going to figure something out here too. Clarify that King of Swords. Let the shuffle jump. What's going on? What's going on? Clarify that King of Swords for Libra. You're definitely going to figure something out. You're going to move towards it too, or run with it. Your message is so simple for me. Play with what works for you. If something's working with, I feel like you didn't just hit a home run, or if you're trying to get there, a home run becomes a grand slam, whatever that's all about. And I don't really like baseball. I'm not a huge baseball fan. So for me to tell you that, that's what I feel like your reading is about. And I feel like it's because you're passionate about it. Passionate about it. There may have been roadblocks with this, with building what? That financial gain or getting it to the celebration of it. It's almost like you had to climb one hill for another hill to be taken away just to get back to the top of the hill, whatever that's all about. Your reading isn't really facing me with a lot of outside source energy. It's your happiness and you building the happiness and the foundation of happiness and learning that that's where you want to see yourself. You want to see yourself set up right. Something about knowing that internally. It's almost like your pores are pouring out passion and building. It's not about the past. Some of you are recognizing I've got to leave things in the past, or I've got to do things different to get to this, to attain this, whatever. And you know you can't be patient with it right now or miss this judgment. What? Emotionally, King of Wands, because you've stressed over it for too long and you want to see it transition. Okay, that's what I've got for Libra. Some of you guys had to stay away from a love bomber, a narcissist as well. Could have definitely been a water sign, air sign. Gonna tell you that you're not gonna move towards. Emotionally, you're not building with that right now. You're not playing the damage game. That person's definitely cut out. You're expanding. You're gonna start to really focus on emotional key factors of life and removing the things that don't belong there. That's what the strength I see in you. Some of you have known that was the best way to go, or direction towards finances. I'm done. You're done. Ace of Pentacles. You're done. I think you got every money card you could get. You're really focusing on structure, foundation. Some of you, it's either you're going to be left something from somebody who's moved on, or you're wanting to leave something behind for people that you care about. Okay, that's what I've got. All right, let's go to the next. Here we go. I hope these are making some sense. I'm just going with it. Scorpio. I'm going to say something else to Libra that I just psychically picked up. Watch out for somebody pissing you off on a phone call. There's a couple Libras that are going to watch this, and you might get on a phone call that you just want to hang up on. Or you'll be like, I shouldn't have answered this call. Let me know if that happens. And I feel like you don't want it to disturb you. It's almost like I ain't got time for it. I ain't got time for you. All right, let's keep going. Scorpio. What's here for Scorpio? Nope, more shuffles. We're not done. Scorpio. Four. Scorpio. Oh my God. We're going to not do 4. They wanted to jump out that hard. You guys are going to stay in your creative, go after creative endeavors. Some of you are going to aim to try to, I almost feel like you want to make people happy, or you want to show the world how to vibrate happily. What? The Chariot and the Queen of Wands. Something about happiness. You're striving either to work towards something creative, a creative adventure. Some of you artist. Are you an artist? What? All right, let's keep going. Show me something else for Scorpio. You're moving in a direction, but you're also wanting people to see the happiness that it's almost like you're showing the things that make you happy, but you're wanting others to see that within inside of themselves. I don't know. Truth and clarity card. You could be doing damage control, I feel, for other people, or be that good friend to talk to, that person they can relate with. Who is this for? Okay, keep going. You may help somebody that's trying to get over being stuck with their problems, their dilemmas. I feel like somebody's gonna want to come to you for guidance, or somebody's already been doing that. Okay, they may just be having some things to work out. There's an energy around you. I feel like somebody feels like you know more than them. And I ain't talking about me. I'm talking about somebody around your energy. It feels like you can help them out, or you always have the right answers for them. You're a good shoulder to lean on. What? Let's keep going. It's probably true. Scorpios, I like my Scorpios. Somebody feels stuck with outcomes or judgments. I don't think this is you. I feel like this is the energy that's running towards you, or trying to learn from you, see what you have to offer. Or somebody may understand you, may also know you're working on your value, or want to see you happy, or they know that they want to be happy. What? Hold on. I don't. It's kind of getting all over the place for me on this one. Somebody wants to make you happy, whether you've met this person or you haven't. Somebody's going to want to make you happy. 3 of Cups. Some of you may have already known this person. I get that energy all over that for some reason. Others of you guys haven't met yet. The Tower. Some of you, the changes are going to just show up like very unexpected. The Wheel. If you know the person, it could be a man that wants to make you happy, wants to see you really happy. Ace of Wands. Somebody looks at you like a go-getter or will, is what your reading's telling me. They may have nervous energy around the love situation or the communication when you guys start, or think they may think you're not that into them. I don't know. That's what it's showing me. The Temperance with balance. They want to get balance, but they may think you just don't have it for them, or vice versa. When it comes to building this relationship or the communication of it, Page of Wands. Page of Pentacles upright. I saw the 8 of Cups reversed on the bottom. They could think you're going to walk away. I did see the Death card reversed. I feel like it's them because those cards are reversed. But they're striving for balance. That's reversed. There's a nervous energy around you, or somebody that's stuck in their head when it comes to the Knight of Wands playing with the situation, or feeling like, is this investment going to build? Somebody's back and forth emotionally on if you're going to stick around, or if you're going to just drop shit, like drop and move on from a situation. 3 of Swords. So they feel like they're going to get cut out. This tells me they feel like they're going to get cut out. 3 of Swords reversed, Page of Swords reversed. So I feel like their energy around you is so if there's a relationship or a person that you've been in communication with, they may feel like it isn't going to go the way they want. Or that could be what happens. And it could just because of lacks of communication. I don't know. Wait a minute. It could be communication, ego. Or just not being able to trust one another. Why? Not showing if it's the right emotional attachment. Okay. 10 of Cups reversed. And that's why. So somebody may feel like the risk or the gander towards you may drop off. You may have whoever it is, emotionally, they think about it all the time. King of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. There's a nervous energy I'm picking up. about if they're going to be dropped. Three of Pentacles, if it's not going to be built with them. They want to know what's going to happen. Two of Wands, they don't know. Two of Wands is upright. They want to know about what could be. This could be somebody you meet, whether they feel that way towards you or they think that's how you're giving them the cold shoulder kind of towards them. They will. Gotcha. So some of you, they're going to think emotionally you're not into it or building with it, or the fact that they may feel like, I don't think Scorpio's that into me. I think Scorpio's going to walk away from the situation, whether it's somebody you've dealt with or somebody brand new. They may feel like you're more attached to your stability, focusing on your stability and not wanting them to come in and disrupt what you're working on. They think about this, so a relationship you may have had, the person thinks about it, or a new connection. If it's a new connection, they'll be emotionally attached to it and worried about the ending. I'm done. And the biggest card at the bottom is the Queen of Swords. I was telling you, it was all about the communication. The lapses in communication could be the problem, which puts it to an ending. That's what I'm seeing. Okay. Wow. All right. We're going to do the next sign in a second. I might let my head sit for a minute after that. All right. Let's keep rolling. Man, my hand's dry. Dry hands. I don't like to put lotion on, but I do when it's brisk here. I didn't today. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. If you're new, feel free to subscribe. It doesn't cost you any money. It does help. So I say thank you for doing so. Sagittarius. Let's see what we get for Sagittarius. Thank you, Melissa Reynolds. I know that I think Scorpios, I'm going to say it before we do Sagittarius. I just saw somebody said Scorpios take a lot of energy. Scorpios are very like the secret sign of the zodiac, very secretive. Yeah, don't say you aren't. You know you are. You, woman or man, you guys can be pretty secretive, but you're very, I like Scorpio. I got a sister Scorpio that I'm very close with, older sister. Have a lot of good laughs with her all throughout my life. And I got a best friend that's a man Scorpio. A very, very intelligent sign. And supposedly you guys are like the sex symbol of the zodiac. You're supposed to be like the best in the bed. So they say. Which I wouldn't doubt it. Probably are. Anywho, let's keep going. But both of them I know. I've known for a long time. They're both very smart. Another thing that Scorpios tend to be, I can tell you this. You guys are hungry. You guys are very hungry. Very ambitious. And you have powerful minds. All right, let's go. Let's go to Sagittarius. What do we got for my lovely Sagittariuses? I don't know if I've ever been with a Scorpio. If I was, I didn't pay attention. Don't kill me. I'd have to really to take too much thinking. I ain't doing that. But I don't know. I don't think so. Who knows? I mean, like with, not like, you know, something that didn't last. Here we go. Sagittarius. What's the message? Sag. That feels good. I'm going to trust that. Let's go. Keep into yourself. Not wanting to really cross with anything. Some of you are not wanting to deal with anything that's going to be mentally exhausting, and you've learned that that's the best tactic or practice right now. And if you're dealing with something that's mentally taxing, you're not wanting to. You're knowing you shouldn't. This tells me you're knowing you shouldn't. Okay, what else is here? It came flying out. Change. Some of you, there could be something around you that if it needs to go, you're aware of it. I'm going to tell you, if it makes you feel like you're walking, on sticks of fire, it may not be feeling like it's giving you balance. I don't feel like it's your imagination knowing it didn't work or it needs to go. King of Swords needs to be cut out. Hey, Three of Swords upright. It's not making you happy, or it didn't make you happy. So you kind of left. I feel like you had to trust yourself a little more in a situation and not be mentally blocked with whatever this is. Some of you guys are really working on yourself, or might have had to relocate as well. I get relocation energy on that, or you're planning on relocating. Some of you guys don't. There's a past person here. I'm going to tell you, when they communicate with you, I see another message here. You may feel like they don't tell you everything. They're not very transparent around your energy. If you're in a relationship that invested with children, I feel like that message is for you. You don't trust the other person. You've learned you can't. And that's probably why you've left it alone. 8 of Cups, or you're working to leave it alone. 4 of Cups, the Hangman. You don't want to be stuck in that energy. It could have been a Gemini. Somebody was being deceptive. The Lovers in reverse is deceptive, or you felt like they were giving their love or not moving with you. Somebody wasn't making you feel like they were walking with you with spirit. They were walking away from you, or that's how you had to handle a situation. Okay, let's keep going. Five of Cups. Might have been hard to move away from this, though. I tell you. That 5 of Cups. I think you started investing in yourself and producing action towards yourself and recognizing I can't have a reconciliation here. 5 of Pentacles reverse. I have to let this go. It was a love situation, and it was the decision you had to make. So I get this energy like this. It took a lot of thinking clarity for you to put an end to a situation in love. 9 of Wands with the World reversed. Strength. With the ending, the Death card, there was something that needed to go. Chariot reversed. It wasn't working, and you recognized it. It might have stressed you out for a little while too. 7 of Swords. It was deceptive. 9 of. You might have dealt with somebody that didn't know if they wanted to stick around or go, or they always made you feel that way. I hate to say that. That's what showed up. So you figured out that the best thing to do for yourself was to move on, take a risk and move on, and focus on yourself. Stability. You got a lot of stability energy. You're focused on yourself. You've learned how to focus on yourself and let go of things that don't work with celebrations the way they're meant to. Something like that. We got a bad guy in here. What's going on? The Judgment reversed. No, he's being nice. The Judgment reversed. The King of Pentacles. You guys are gonna. Okay. You guys have learned to cut things out that don't serve you. Judgment reversed, the King of Pentacles, the Emperor reversed. I'm definitely going to tell you. Sometimes if it was emotionally stressful, you've learned not to play with it or move towards it. You knew that it was just going to go in shambles. The communication was going to be broken, and there's no secret to that. Some of you, maybe it was an Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Could have been an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. All right, that's what I see for you. Maybe Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius too, because I'm seeing a lot of that. Couple rows beforehand. I'll see if I can get you anything else. I want to give me something else for this sign. Give me something else, please, and thank you. What's going on? Show me something else for this zodiac sign. I want to see something else for Sag. Saggies. What do you got? Clarify those two. Just do it. Okay. I get it. So whether it's you or them, who is it? Who is it? It's them. Whoever you dealt with may want to try to reconcile, or if they're having a hard time knowing that you may moved on from them. They're not wanting to admit to this, but they are. So I don't care if they left you behind. I don't care if you left them behind. It's more or less who it does. To me, it isn't about who left who. Not this one. This one is whoever you were with. They're now wondering if they made the right call around you. And then when I clarified it, the 5 of Wands, they're not sure. They don't know. This person that you're not dealing with, look at this. I can't make it up. They want a reconciliation, or they think they do. It could definitely be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That's what I got for you. They may feel like, is it really over? I'm getting their energy. 5 of Cups. They think about it, or they think about the times that they had good with you. Definitely could be a fire, air sign. I can tell you, fire, air sign, maybe earth sign. That's what I see for your sign. Somebody, whether you left them, they left you, they may be struggling to know that you may be happy somewhere else. I'm feeling like that's what it's trying to illustrate. All right. Let's keep rolling. Okay. Here we go. I believe we're about to start Capricorn. Capricorn. I probably should pay attention. It still says that my connection's bad, but it hasn't cut me out yet. Here we go. Wildebeest. That's an awesome, awesome movie, by the way. I love me some Jack Nicholson. He is the man. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. He was really good in that movie. Barb, he was really good in that movie. Anger Management. That was hilarious. They were both really good in that. Him and Adam Sandler. Also, he's good in The Departed. Jack Nicholson. You want to hear people with Boston accents, watch The Departed. All right, here we go. I like when in The Departed, when he gets all big, because he's like a drug kingpin lord, Jack Nicholson, and he's like, "Watch your mouth," to his girl. Yeah, he's a good actor. I've liked him since Batman, since he was the Joker. Since before that, but that's one of the movies I liked as a kid a lot. The Shining, it's kind of a little outdated, but he was good in it. Here we go. That is a funny movie, though. Anger Management. Capricorn. But I'm going to do bottom and top. You either started talking to somebody or somebody's hoping to get communication with you. Could be a fire sign, air sign, water sign. Page of Wands, the Lovers, Page of Cups. Somebody missing you. Somebody missing you. Either somebody's missing you or somebody's hoping you're missing them. That's what this tells me. What's here? When it comes to a celebration, their energy is they miss it. They want to know what you're up to. They're behind the tree. They're probably trying to see what you're up to, what's going on. Could be definitely be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, King of Wands, or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Whatever this is, Eight of Cups or Gemini energy. Who is this? Two of Swords to the Five of Pentacles. Is that the yep? Five of Pentacles upright. Who is that? Is that the Capricorn or is that the other sign? Capricorn's upright. Whatever this is. Some of you Capricorns knew you made the right decision not to go back towards it. Look at this. Knight of, as I said, that Knight of Wands reversed, not to play with it again. Knight of Pentacles, not to build with it. You've got Knight of Wands, not moving towards it energy. You're like, nope, I won't do this again. Emotionally, you've accepted that it needs to stay out in the rain or in the cold. Three of Wands, you've moved on. It's upright with this past connection. There's a past love situation that it can't disturb your peace. I like that. You're focused on your stability a lot too. Nine of Swords. You may be staying up later than you want or be having a lot of thoughts. Some of you, it's thoughts around people you miss. That's what this tells me. Nine of Swords. Four of, that's a lot of thinking energy. And then the Death card shows here, it's missing energy. So some of you, maybe you're missing a relationship or somebody that has passed. What else is here? And have a lot of thoughts. Keep the thoughts good. Also, this person that you're missing could be watching you. I feel like watching you or wanting to see you get balance in love. Spirit guide could be helping you out and wanting to see you get what you deserve. Something like that. What else is here? Something else for Capricorn. Clarify the star and the moon, please. We're going to do 3. I got 3 I want to clarify. We're going to do 3 shuffles. Whatever that's all about. Let's see. One more. That feels good. Good split. What's here? Clarify the death, the star, and the moon. Here we go. I feel like they want to see you emotionally happy. Go to the other side. They think you've had enough of heartbreaks. Oh, this situation. If you felt like I feel like they don't want, somebody doesn't want you to be distracted with motivation or taking a risk with like an doing something new that brings in more foundation, stability, money, practicality with. Say something to me. Clarify it before I say anything. Clarify that. Clarify it. It's got to feel right. There we go. Doesn't feel right, it'll jump. It's money. They want to see you get balanced with money. I feel like there's a spirit guide that feels like you've had enough of the hard road. And it's not just your imagination knowing that, like they're going to help you or they've been helping you. And there's your truth and clarity of your reading. Something about don't feel like this. It's not done. Things aren't over for you. I know they've been hard. 10 of Swords with judgments or the movement of what you want. Don't have a closed heart. Keep working towards changes. Even if the victories have been hard or you've been emotionally rocked. Some of you, you're a mother. Don't get stuck in your head is their message. Or don't get confined in your head and release anything that was hard to deal with. It's an emotional happy message. I got to keep repeating it. The world, the the Five of Cups. Somebody is rooting for you to see happiness. This is somebody that's on the other side. This feels like I'm reading into the other side, like somebody that could have been somebody you were close to. Most likely was somebody you were close to. They want to see you get up or have the strength to go after more security, stability, and they want to see you. They want to see you emotionally, and they want to see this happen. And they feel like if you're a Capricorn that struggled with money, they've been watching and they're aware. That's what I have for you guys. Some of you feel like you don't know how to communicate to this person or listen or hear them. But I just feel like they're trying to get you to fight for the things that you can work on here. That's what I don't really tend to read this way, but I am. And it's just stability. It keeps showing the same thing to me. I'm done. I've used almost every tarot card, and every time I try to pull in the energy, it feels like they're talking about stability or seeing you get happiness and stability around you. It's like that somebody doesn't want to see you down or feeling. They don't want to see you hurt. It's something like that. They just want to see things work out for you. Eight of Pentacles is the only card that. Oh, it's Queen of Pentacles. Okay, I'm done. That's what I have. It's a good message. They're going to help you with these efforts. If I had to tell you anything else, I feel like they're going to help you find these efforts or get to them. You're going to have to do the most of the work, though, the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. Next. We already had Aquarius? Or was I just doing? It was Capricorn I just did. Aquarius. Aquarius. Here we go. Peanut butter and jelly. That's hilarious. Thanks, Sunshine, for the last. I've never cared for peanut butter and jelly. I don't mind peanut butter and fluff, but let's give you a Leo recipe before we do Aquarius. If you've never tried, damn, Aquarius, you're going to be all about your finances. We'll go right back to you. Oh, it sounds like I got ADHD. I'm going every which way tonight. But here we go. All about your finances. We'll do your reading in a second. Working hard, producing more of an outcome. Your labor is going to pay off, something like that is what I'm getting out of that. But try, if you like sandwiches, try jelly and fluff. If you're diabetic, don't listen to me. But if you like a little bit of sweetness, try jelly and fluff. Put that on a sandwich. If you've never had it and you like a little sweet taste, I haven't done it in years. Trust me, it's like drinking coffee. It's like woohoo! Like it's pretty different. But I used to do that, but only if you've got a sweet tooth or your body can handle that. Don't do that or take my advice if you're gonna end up in the hospital. And if you have the personality, once you do something like that and you really like it, you can't stop eating it. Don't listen to what I just said. Forget I even told you. But if you just want to try something and you have kind of a sweet tooth, try that. All right. Let's hear for Aquarius. Fluff with jelly. Fluff with jelly, Jack. Some of you guys are aware that your happiness is somewhere else and you're being very productive at work, or that's what you're going to continue to do. Love will show up. Whoever needs to hear love will show up when it's time, or you're ready to face the music with going towards it. It'll be there for you. Some of you could be waiting on decisions with career or what? If you're worried about a no or a yes, you might get a better result than you might get a yes to an outcome you're nervous about. Okay. That's double Magician, Six of Swords. Some of you may also move into a relationship soon. Two of Cups to the Magician to the Six of Swords. Wow. Others of you are like, no, I can't get balance. I got to focus on my stability. I can't get balance in love. I got to focus on my stability. That's what I'm going to pour my emotions and my thinking into. A lot of you are going to have really clear thinking abilities right now, and these thinking abilities are going to produce more income. More income. I'm telling you, it's the fortune card is for you. It's like if you are having air signs are doing well in finances. It's like Libra was, if I remember, Libra was about fixing it, reviving it, resurrecting it, something like that. Gemini was like doing all right there, but you guys are right there with them. The difference is, I think you guys are going to be very aware or attentive mentally, but you may have to expose it. It may be your turn to let it shine, something like that. Something about the way you communication, and it brings you more finance. I'm going to tell you, I'm getting finance all over you, and it has to do with how you communicate it. I'm done. Your readings are and I'm not making this up. All right, it's going to help you. This is what they're working on with you right now, Aquarius. Is if it's been falling apart, it's not for long. Three of Swords. If a relationship seems like it's on and off, or it was on and off, passionate 1 minute, heartbreaking, or crappy the next minute, it's okay. I don't feel like that's what you're focused on. Love isn't the answer for you right now. What I'm seeing you focused on is not, it's having a very lot of clarity over your mental aspects of what's worth going towards and what's not. So I just feel like some of you guys are going to have powerful communication coming up. Double Queen of Swords, King of Swords energy. Your communication is going to really spark the interest. And some of you are going to stay away from the last relationship. You're Eight of Wands reverse. You've accepted this, and you're moving on, or you've moved on. I'm not going to say you're moving on. You have. The Queen. Some of you, you're a woman that's moved on from a man. It was the decision that needed to be done. Two of Swords, Three of Wands was to end it, cut ties with it. This past is behind. I feel like the past is behind you. I feel like you've recognized the situation for what it needed to be, and now you're not being hurt by it. Four of Cups. You're not emotionally burdened that it came to a halt. The Chariot in reverse. Why is Temperance here, though? You've made peace with the past, is what this tells me. You've made peace in a relationship or the past, the situation of a relationship. And now you're working on yourself, and there you are, beautifully working on yourself. And I feel like you may be getting a lot of attention, or you could create a lot of exposure or attention. And I think it's your voice, the way you say things, it's going to attract people. I feel like the way you communicate, and I've been feeling this since I was doing Sagittarius, and I almost screwed up and jumped into Aquarius when I read somebody's comment. I feel like you guys are holding back a little bit with how powerful you could be with the voice of communication. And you need to focus on letting it rip, letting it out, whatever that's about. I was feeling that back there for you guys when I was doing Sag. I read somebody's comment, I saw the Aquarius comment, and the Aquarian comment, whoever made the comment that somebody deleted, which it didn't bother me either way, but something about before I did these readings tonight with your energy, I just feel like you have really good communication that's going to start coming out. Not only do you have good chances of seeing more money build, something about your communication is starting to be more of a power source for you. It's almost like you're listening or trusting more intently, and it gives you the right voice for the right audience. I don't know. I was getting something like that on you guys. And look, this came flying out. It's going to do one thing or two things. That communication, that manifestation power you have, it's going to bring in some more money. And don't get it stuck in your head. Just go after this. Something about go after this. Don't let any relationships stumble in the way or get in the way of that money right now. And I just feel like that's what you're going to move towards is a strong voice, and you're gonna move to more money. That's what I'm telling you. As long as you don't let the past get in the way with that Chariot energy, and I feel like that's your secret message. Don't let it bother you. Seek what you want to see for change. You've already dealt with it. So why should it be? Why should it have its turn to mess with you or throw you off or give you headaches? You're not going to let it. You'll stop it from doing that, or you're going to come to that decision. Some of you are going to come to that crossroads. So some of you are going to be very. If you're in a relationship, you're going to try not to let the relationship burden the business. If you're not in a relationship, you're recognizing, I don't want a relationship. I want to focus on the stability I have to around me. Also, you may be admired with how you speak, with what you do in business is what I'm saying for you guys. Give it time and see if that makes sense. All right. All right. We're going to do Pisces after I have some coffee. Pisces, some of you could be trying to adapt to changing the way you feel about people or situations around you. I feel like you're trying to adapt to that or stay on course with that. Staying away from something that wasn't playing fair. You're going to start working on yourself. Pisces, your next card. You know that. Some of you guys know that a relationship, it wasn't the one for you. It wasn't going to be that power couple. You had to move away from this energy. You had to say no. She had to cut free of it. Done. And this took a lot of power and thought in power and saying no complete, basically owning your own power, respecting your own emotions. It took time. It wasn't overnight. This took time for Pisces. I feel like you were having a hard time wanting to believe something of the past to be so not so great to work with or stable. But you came to the conclusion and you cut it out. Some of you cut it out. And now I feel like you had to contemplate this and build towards what's better for you. Some of you, it was the mental clarity of wanting a love situation to show up, but it wasn't showing up the way you wanted. And now you are aware of that, my dear Pisces. You guys know that. Definitely could have been earth sign, fire sign, fire sign, maybe an air sign. You may have tried to reconcile with them. It's behind you now. You're starting to take care of yourself. You don't hear from them. The hangman and the Hierophant. The hangman's reversed. You don't want it to bother you anymore, is what your reading tells me. Pisces are like, nope, it's not going to bother me. I'm not going to let it bother me anymore. I can't. Something about I can't do that. You may have wanted. I do get the energy like you did hold on to this, though. I'm going to give you something else for Pisces. Show me something else for Pisces, please. What else can you tell Pisces? Give me anything else. Don't go into the same message. Go into something else if possible. Pisces. You might have been, somebody was fire sign, maybe even. Might not have been very honest with you. Fire sign, air sign, whoever it is, you guys don't talk. You're not talking. They made you believe something, or the communication isn't there. It was very on and off is what I'm getting. All right. Whether it was a fire sign, it could have been a water sign like yourself. But some of you have already dealt that card if it was a water sign. Others of you, if it was a fire sign, it's more current. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. A little bit more for Pisces. Show me something else for Pisces. I feel like you're going. I think you're working on yourself at this time, Pisces. Your message is coming out with, because you've had to look at the past and now you're focusing on your stability. Some of you knew you had to release something and you're coming back out. Almost the same cards I just had after all those shuffles came right back out. Everything that I had on this table is back out. You're balancing out you. That's your message. And I can't change the message. I can't play with the energy. If it wants me to show you a certain energy, I feel like you're putting the love back into yourself. Knight of Cups. You're rushing that love towards you because of the ending of of a situation. Could have been with a water sign, fire sign, air sign, maybe earth, but it looks maybe earth. There's air, could be any sign from whatever sign you dealt with. Everything showed up for you. You got a lot of earth energy here, staying grounded, not wanting to be mentally distracted. 10 of Wands, wanting to put in the reverse, wanting to put down the mishaps of not getting a victory or the foundation or the happiness and the celebration. You're recognizing it isn't there. I might have sat with it for too long. It might have been betraying you all along, or just not willing to make you the option or the choice, and you're putting it behind you. You've had no choice but to give this thought. It isn't your imagination. That's 7. It's not your imagination that emotionally it wasn't serving you. It's you recognizing I'm not going to get balance here. Some of you could have been with a fire sign, earth sign, maybe an air sign. Hell, maybe a water sign, now fire. It's just not in you. You're not going towards it. They changed the chapter had to change, and a lot of it has to do with the emotionally knowing to withdraw was the action that needed to be pursued. I feel like you had to do that. By the way, some of you, Page of Wands, you had to be strong enough to say, this is just going to keep circling and mess with my emotions, and now I'm putting it behind me for good. Good. These are my readings. I hope you enjoyed them. Pisces, my little message at the end for you just shows me that you're getting stronger. You're valuing yourself, and you're not going to let people devalue you or walk all over you. And you should. You should always do that. You're not going to let somebody trample on your heart. Look at the Empress. You're going to start taking care of you. Not going to let some toxic shit mess with you or play with you in love. And you know this. You are aware of this. You know that it was deceptive. This tells me you knew something in love was deceptive. That's what I have for Pisces. And I'm happy you know that. It just makes you a stronger individual. You guys all have a good night. I can't believe I didn't finish my second coffee. Thank you guys. Please remember to hit that like button. If you like the channel, feel free to subscribe. I'm going to get out of here. Look at this. I split the deck, and that's Pisces. I feel like you're building momentum to work on yourself and not worry about situations that don't show you the right justification in love. This is something Pisces want to do, is see things. It's like you want things to come in evenly, and you don't want to be I don't want to say distracted, but it's like you don't want to be I feel like you don't want to be used or juggled when it comes to love. And this is something you gave thought to. You may even had dreams about this person or the future with them. I don't know. That's what I'm seeing. And now you're fighting to keep it behind you. That was the correct decision, and that will bring you the victory. Probably a real foundation. That's what I have for my Pisces. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I'm done. Have a good night. Thank you all. I'll see you soon. Whew. Bye. Bye, everybody.